Hey everyone, it's Chandru. Welcome back to the channel. It's Turtle time, which means it's pre-release weekend for the Magic the Gathering Ninja Turtle set, so we're going to be opening up a whole collector booster box to see what's inside. But before we start the opening, as always, we have our show and tell, and today's card is the only, I don't know, ninja-related card that I own. It is the Chishira, the Shattered Blade Commander. I picked up this commander deck recently from the Neon Kamigawa set, so one of the new decks I'm trying to build, so let's see if we can get any sort of ninja or thematic cards for this commander deck in our collector booster box. Without further ado, let's get cracking. Super excited to open up another collector booster box. The last one I opened on the channel was the Avatar set. Ironically, unlike everyone else, it seems like I'm only opening up the Universes Beyond at the moment. Yeah, it's just a gimmicky thing, but it works on me. I know a lot of the true Magic the Gathering fans, skipping this set. I kind of unintentionally skipped some of the Lord and Eclipse, but hopefully this collector booster box will treat me good. I did really well with my Avatar set, so if you haven't seen that Avatar collector booster box opening, check that one out if you haven't. Obviously, I think this one's a little bit weaker of a set, more akin to the Spider-Man set that we had last year. But here's our first collector pack. 12 packs total. Got this for, what was it, 4 something? I don't know. I'll put the price on the thing. TCRI building. I like the Ninja Turtles. Wasn't really I wasn't really into it in its prime. Born in 95. So, ooh, Jenica, Bad Apple, Big Sister. Not too knowledgeable. It's been a while since I've dove into the Ninja Turtles. Hey, look, it's the pigeon from Spider-Man, but slightly different. I think it's a mutant, but that's about it. Donatello's Technique. But I'm collecting it for one reason only, for pizza. I'm just kidding. But I think, as I said in my, what was it? In my, Silverclad Rhapsodons. I said in the Spider-Man opening that I did, it would be fun to kind of just make a, I don't know, let's see, did I miss anything here? We have our rares, mythics. Let's put that over here to the side. It would be fun to make a New York City themed commander deck. Again, being from, New York, New Jersey, born in New York, raised in New Jersey, so the whole tri-state area thing. So I already have my Spider-Man cards. It'd be nice to add some more flavor, at least, to that deck with this. Also, I believe was a New Capenna would be, I guess, like the third set I'd add to make a nice New York City set, other than a couple, rat cards here and there. Another island, which would have gotten a new land. Super combo. Raphael the Night Watcher. And Rhythm of the Wild. Donatello Mutant Mechanic. That's a nice one. The colors in that one. Okay, so 3 and a blue. Let's read one, or read a couple. Legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle, of course. So you tap to put 3 1/1 counters on target artifact you control. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to its other types. Activate as a sorcery. Whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it has counters on it, put those counters up to 1 target artifact or creature you control. Ooh, and here's a signature art card of Krang. Utrom Warlord. Nice. I guess I'll put that in our hits pile. I haven't watched too many openings on this set yet, but again, I do know it's a smaller set. Not really sure what the hits are. Mind Transfer Protocol, but we'll find out soon. Punk Frogs, Escape Tunnel, Grounded for Life, Raphael Tough Turtle, curling a couple bowling balls. That's a nice artwork. Karai Future of the Foot, Raphael Most Attitude. Oh, a mountain. Thriving Moor. There's a mountain land, which is nice. The Ooze, those little baby turtles. Was it the theory? I don't know. Is it canon that the ooze is the same thing that Made Daredevil blind and gave him his powers, right? Casey Jones, back out of the Brute. For 3 in a red, Human Berserker, Menace. Whenever Casey Jones attack, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on a creature, Casey Jones deals that much damage to target opponent. Arcade Cabinet, that's nice. Look at that one. It's an artifact for 3. Whenever this artifact enters, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 4 target creatures. Tap for 2. Sacrifice a token, double the number of counters on target creature. A Metallic Mimic Hollow for 2. Artifact creature shapeshifter. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. This creature is a chosen type in addition to other types. Each other creature you control of the chosen types enters with additional 1/1 counter on it. That's nice. Mikey and Leo, Chaos Order. Whenever you put a counter on a creature you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. And another art card. One of the cards we pulled earlier, I forgot what the Mind Transfer Protocol. I think we pulled that at the beginning of this set actually, the pack. Okay, so we have Mikey and Don and Mikey and Leo. This one is a hollow though, and then we have Jenica. So I wonder. This looks like it's to be a some sort of mural or artwork card. So if we can put that together later. Pack number 3 or 4. Action News Crew. Zog. Tenderize. Dimension X. Omni Cheese Pizza. I think I might get some pizza for dinner today. Getting so hungry. Splinter. Skateboard. Brilliance Unleashed. Ash Barons. Ooh, this is a nice island card. Not pizza related. You got the 4 turtles, the light in the background. That's a nice one. Sally Pride. Swift Demise. Leonardo Sewer Samurai. So that's a similar artwork to the Donatello mechanic that we got before. For 3 and a white, sneak 2 and 2 white. Double strike during your turn. You may cast creature spells with power or toughness 1 or less from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters with a finality counter. Whoops, sorry, skip that one. Another Metallic Mimic, non-hollow this time. Madam Null Power Broker for 2 and a black, Death Touch. Whenever another creature you control enters, you may pay life equal to its power. If you do, put that minimum 1 counters on it. And our copy token. But yeah, let me know if you guys are planning on, I hear a lot of people are skipping this set. I'm sure not, especially many people will be buying collector boosters for this. But yeah, let me know if you guys, what you guys' plans are for this set. Saving up some money for, let's see, Strixhaven, the new Strixhaven set after this one. Zoo Escapes, Buzzbots. I do have a couple things coming in for Strixhaven, I believe, but I'll have to double check my orders. Foot Ninjas, Handworn Jitte, right? I think that's how I pronounce it. Baxter Stockman, Shredder Unrelenting, our first Shredder card, I believe, for 4 and a black, sneak 3 and a black. Death Touch, whenever Shredder enters or attacks another target creature you control against Death Touch, he'll end a turn. Vibrant Cityscape, the arcade. Our Swamp Pizza token. April O'Neil, Hacktivist. Technodrome, full art. For 2, artifact creature construct, reach trample. This creature can't attack or block unless its power is greater than 6. You tap to sacrifice another artifact, draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Nice. Sunken Hollow. Donnie's Bow. Slash Reptile Rampager. And our mutagen token. I believe that's the new thing with this set, mutagen. Haven't been reading a lot of the cards, so I can kind of slow down. I guess I haven't. It's only 12 packs. Can't take that long. I know the play boosters take a while. Escape Tunnel, but I'm sure you guys want to just see kind of the big ones. You guys can always pause if you need to. Mauser Attack, Sewer Valence, Cam, Mutant Chain Reaction, Shredder's Revenge. I'll read this one then. For 2 and a black sorcery, choose 1. Target player discards 2 cards, or target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Spicy Oatmeal Pizza. Artifact food. When it enters, deal 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to you. For 2, tap it, sacrifice, gain 2 life. Dream Beavers. The Last Ronin's Technique. Okay, let's read this one. This one's got some nice artwork. For 3 and a white, you have Sneak for 1 and a white. Create 3/1 white Ninja Turtle Spirit creature tokens. If the spell's sneak cost is paid, they enter the tap and attacking. Harmonize. Just draw 3 cards. And our Plains Pizza token. What is that? Bananas and onions? Can't tell. Ground chuck and dirt bag. We have Coin of Mastery arcade tokens. For 4 artifact, each creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each mana from an artifact source spent to cast it. You tap to create a treasure token. Underworld Breach. Look at that one. For 1 and a red enchantment, each non-land card in your graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. At the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this enchantment. April O'Neil Hacktivist. So we got one of those before, but this one is I guess the alt art or something. For 3 and a blue, legendary creature, human scientist. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card for each card type among spells you've cast this turn. And our food token. A whole bunch of food. Chinese food, donuts on a skateboard, Cheetos. Halfway done with the box. Feels like it's gone by so fast. I'm going to try not to bend these cards. Let's see. Tunnel Rats. More rats for the New York City deck, right? EPF Point Squad. Return to the Sewers. All right, let's read that one. For 3 and a blue, target creature's owner puts it on their choice of the top or the bottom of the library, create a mutagen token. So let's see. It's a mutagen token, I believe. Let's see. It's an artifact with 1, tap it, sacrifice a token, put a 1/1 counter on any target creature. Okay. Null group biological assets. Jenica, Bad Apple, Big Sister. Turtle Lair. Lessons from Life. 2, a green and a blue. Draw 3 cards. Put a land from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Ooh, Karai's Technique. For 1, white and a black. You have a sneak cost. Then choose one or both. Target creature gets plus 3/3 or minus 3/3. Vibrant Cityscape. Our Plains. That's a nice artwork for the Plains. Oops. Camera. Leonardo Cutting Edge. For 1 and a white, you have a sneak cost. Lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Leo. Exotic Orchard. Don't need to read that one. Transdimensional Bovine. Look at that floating head. For 2 and a green, flying, add 2 mana of it in 1 color. Ox Avatar. Ooh. Cytoplast Manipulator. Yeah, Krang. Creature, human, wizard, mutant. Graph 2. For for blue, you tap. Gain control of target creature with a 1/1 counter on it for as long as the creature remains on the battlefield. Ooh, Casey Jones Vigilante. That's a nice looking artwork. Is this one of the Japanese artwork cards? For 1 and 2 red, legendary creature, human berserker. When Casey Jones enters, draw 3 cards. At the beginning of your upkeep, your next upkeep, discard 3 cards. And our food token as always. A lot of food. A lot of pizzas. A lot of rats. A lot of turtles. Okay, we have our art series card. Take a look at that one later. Foot Mystic. Oop, I forget the camera. Eastwind Avatar. Slithering Cryptid. Negate. Donatello Turtle Techie for 3 and a blue. When he enters, if you control artifact or draw a card. New Generations Technique for 3 and a green. Sneak 2 and a green. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them on the battlefield, tap and shuffle. Ray Fillet. Man Ray. Hey, look at that one. That's a cute little card. Leonardo Leader in blue. For 1 white, sneak 3 and 2 white. When Leonardo enters, if his sneak cost is paid, creatures you control get 2/0 until end of turn. For 1 and a white, Leonardo gets first strike. And our first forest pizza. Broccoli and pizza, yay or nay. Taka and Razar, terrible 2s. This spell can't be countered. It has menace. Whenever a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value, Taka and Razar deal 3 damage to that player. Level up. For 1 and a green, enchantment aura, enchant creature. When this aura enters, put a 1/1 counter on the enchanted creature. It has, whenever this creature attacks, double the number of 1/1 counters on it, and if it has power 10 or greater, draw a card. Hey, here's Krang Ultram Warlord. For 9, that's an expensive card. Flying Trample, Indestructible, and Haste. Other artifact creatures you control have Flying Trample, Haste, Indestructible. And here's our artwork for Pain 101. Let's see what we got here. Look at that artwork. All down for the count. I think I put the artworks in this pile. Let's see. Just 4 packs left. Let me know if what's your favorite card that I pulled so far. I think for me, it's Baby Leo. Although the Casey Jones artwork, the Japanese artwork, I think, card is a nice one. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Hamato, Guardian Stance. Bot Bashing Time. Deal 6 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile instead. Illegitimate Business. Michelangelo Game Master. 2 and a green. Disappear at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, put a 1/1 counter on Michelangelo. Dimensional Exile. For 1 and a white, enchant basic land you control. When this aura enters, exile a target creature and opponent controls until this aura leaves the battlefield. Ooze Spill. For 1 and 2 blue. Counter target spell, create a mutagen token. Hey, more Casey Jones. We've put a lot of Casey Jones this time. Jury Rig Justicar. Justiciar. English wasn't my strong suit, okay? 1 in a red, Human Berserker, Haste. When he enters, look at the top 4 card of your library. We reveal an artifact card from among them, put it onto your hand, into your hand, put the rest in the bottom in a random order. Thriving More. A Swamp. The second Swamp Pizza. Donatello, Mutant Mechanic. We read this one already. Slippery Cinderglade here. Slash, we got this one already. Oop. Underworld Breach, we got that one already. Turtle Power, Extended Art, Foil, 2 and a green. Flash, Turtles you control, got 2/2. Kind of disappointing on that one that we got, was it 3 repeats, I guess? Well, Donatello, I guess we got a different artwork for it, but Slash and Underworld Breach was the same thing, so. This is a small set. I'm surprised I'm still getting a couple of duplicates in these collector boosters. 3 packs left. Let's see what kind of magic we got. Give me some good luck in the comments. Foot Headquarters. The land, at gain 1 life, white or black. April O'Neil, Kunoichi Trainee. When April O'Neil enters, scry 2. Can't be blocked by creatures 3 or greater. Mutant Town Musicians. Frog Butler for 1 and a green. Death Touch, add 1 mana of any color. This creature gains reach until end of turn. Make your move for 2 and a white, destroy target artifact, enchantment a creature with 4 or greater. Shredder's Technique, 2 and a black, sneak, destroy target creature, enchantment. If it was just destroyed this way, you lose 2 life. Lita, Little Orphan Amphibian. Ooh, Shredder Unrelenting. For 4 and a black, Human Ninja, Death Touch, whenever Shredder enters or attacks another target creature you control, gains Death Touch at end of turn. And our second forest. Southwind Avatar, 3 and a black, Snake Spirit Avatar. Creature, Death Touch, whenever another creature you control dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Special move. 2 and a red. Choose 2. Jump Kick. Destroy target artifact. Dash Attack. Put 2 1/1 counters on target attacking or blocking creature you control. Foot Toss. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to any other target, then sacrifice it. Sally Pride, Lioness Leader for 3 and 2 white. Legendary creature, Cat Mutant Rebel. When Sally Pride enters, create X 2/2 red mutant creature tokens, where X is the number of non-tokens you control, creature tokens you control. Whenever Sally Pride attacks, you put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Waves of Aggression. That's a nice artwork. For 3, red, white. Untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase, and then retrace. And then Weathermaker for 3. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. You tap it to either add 1 mana of any color, remove 2 charge counters, add 2 colorless. Tap it, remove 3 charge counters, and deals 3 damage to target. And then again, another mutagen token. So at least we're getting a lot of mutagen tokens, but I'm assuming there's not that many type of tokens. 2 packs left. I don't know. I've seen a couple other collector boosters open, and this one I think is definitely on the weaker side. So let's hope that there's, let's hope that this is something cool in these last 2 packs. I think I saw that there's like some sort of like signature art card, not art card, but like a signature like card or something for like the Turtles. I don't know if it's the artist or whatever. I follow them on Twitter. And then there's also like the 8-bit cards. Kind of want one of those for like the old school style. Guac and marshmallow pizza. Now that's definitely a cursed pizza. I don't like guac, but I've never seen it on pizza before. For 1 green, whenever its artifact enters, target creature gets 2/2 on a turn. Untap it. Tap for 2, sacrifice, guaranteed life. Stomp by the Foot. Mauser Mark III. Rock Soldiers. Mutant Town. Death in the Family. Saved by the Shell for 1 and a green. Spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a turtle. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Trample, hexproof, indestructible until end of turn. Here's Casey Jones again. Our forest. Agent Bishop Manon Black. For 2 and a white, legendary creature, human soldier. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter each of up to 2 targets. City of Brass. Whenever this land becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to you. Add 1 mana of any color. Wrath by Leo, sibling rivals. For 1, and then in red, white, red, white. Whenever Wrath and Leo attack, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap 1 of 2 target attacking creatures. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Nice. Oops, sorry. Doubling season. Okay. For 4 and a green, even though the artwork is red. Enchantment. And if an effect would create 1 or more tokens, I mean, most of you probably know, but if an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many of the tokens instead. If an effect would put 1 or more counters on permanent control, it does twice, basically, just double. Splinter, Radical Rat for 1 white black. If an ability of a ninja creature you control triggers, trigger an additional time. The theme of these cards. For 1 and a blue, target ninja can't be blocked this turn, and then our mutagen token again. So, okay, last pack Magic. Let's see what we can get. I do have some more Ninja Turtle cards coming up, videos coming up, so don't forget to like and subscribe. First Cowabunga. So I'll be able to play booster box as well as the Turtle team up, the first co-op product from Magic the Gathering, I believe, at least since I've started collecting. I know Disney Lorcana has one, but now we have one for Magic the Gathering as well, so that should be nice to unwrap and start playing at home. Cowabunga for 1 green. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a Mutant Ninja Turtle or land card from them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. A Roku, Saki. Utrom Scientist, Ice Cream Kitty. Hey, here's our Foot Ninjas. For 4 and a white black. You have your sneak cost. This creature enters, you gain 3 life. Paramecia Colonex. Go Ninja Go. Courier the Cosmetics. Oops. And then Thriving Grove. Mountain. I think our first Mountain Pizza. Wrath and Mikey Troublemakers. Sunken Hollow. Oh, sorry. Don't skip that. Agent Bishop again. Plague of Vermin. We have our 6 and black sorcery. Starting with you, each player may pass any amount of life. Pay any amount of life. Repeat this process until no one pays. Each player creates a 1/1 black rat creature token for each life they pay this way. And then Casey Jones Vigilante again for 1 and 2 red. Again, I think we've kind of seen this one already. And then here's our last artwork. Oh, sorry, this way. Donatello. The Brains. So, yep, that's been my collector booster box. I'll kind of cut real quick and see what our hits were. Be right back. Okay, and we're back. So here's our hits. We have our Donatello art card, Casey Jones Vigilante, Plague of Vermin, Foot Ninjas, Splinter Radical Rat, Doubling Season, Raph and Leo Sibling Rivals, Wave of Aggression, Sally Pride Lioness Leader, Shredder Unrelenting, the Arcane Signet stuck in there, should not be in there. Our Turtle Power, Underworld Breach / Reptile Rampager, Donatello Mutant Mechanic, Casey Jones Jury Rig Justicar, our, what is it? Hurt Pain 101, I think. Krang, Utrom Warlord, Donatello, Leonardo, Leader in Blue. That also snuck in there. Casey Jones Vigilante. Here's our Japanese artwork card. Our anime card, whatever that's called. Cytoplasm Manipulator. Kairai's Technique. April Neil Hacktivist. Underworld Breach again. Last Ronin's Technique / Reptile Rampager again. Donnie's Bow. Sunken Hollow, Technodrome. Got only one of them, actually, surprisingly, in this booster box. Madame Null, Metallic Mimic, the non-hollow one. Leonardo Sewer Samurai, Mikey and Leo, Chaos and Order. Our Metallic Mimic Hollow. Our Krang, Donatello Mutant Mechanic. Rhythm of the Wild, Raphael Night Watcher. New Generation Technique. I don't think we've read this one, did we? For 3 and a green. Sneak 2, search your library for 2 basic lands. I think we've read that one already. Silverclad Ferocidons. It's a dinosaur, and Rage, one of this creature dealt damage. Each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice. Mikey and Don Party Planners. Ward 2, you may look at the top card of your library at any time. You play lands and cast mutant, ninjas, or turtle spells from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters with an additional +1/+1. This one is the Mind Transfer Protocol card. The Donatello's Technique for Sneak, draw 2 cards. And then our Jenica, Bad Apple, Big Sister. When Jenica enters, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token. So those are all our big hits. And then we do have, I guess, the rest of the cards here. Agent Bishop, Man in Black, Sunken Hollow, Raph and Mikey Troublemakers Hollow, City of Brass, Agent Bishop again, Weathermaker, Special Move, Southwind Avatar, Cinderglade, Level Up, Plague of Vermin, Talk and Razar, the Ooze. I don't think I read this one. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it leaves the battlefield, create a mutant token for each 1/1 counter on it. You exile a target creature from graveyard, create a mutant token. Okay. Transdimensional Bovine, Exotic Orchard, Leonardo Cutting Edge, Coin of Mastery, Madame Null, that's the second one, Ground Chuck and Dirtbag, April O'Neil Hacktivist again, Swift Demise, Sally Pride Linus Leader, Arcade Cabinet, The Ooze, Super Combo, Ravenous Robots, Turncoat Konoichi, and the Endless Foot Assault, and then Triceraton Commander. And then here's our lands. We got all Wooburg of our pizza lands, 2 islands, a plains, 2 swamps, and then 2 mountains, and 3 forests. So enough to make a full pizza pie. And then we have our full art lands for the non-pizza version, which are really nice. It has all 4 turtles on it, the island, and the plains card, with the subway, and then them jumping between the rooftops. So, yeah, that's the collector booster. And those are my hits. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Again, like and subscribe for some more Ninja Turtles. I have some baseball stuff Topps 2026 Series 1 coming up soon, and some other cards as well. So thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hey, speaking of pizza,